By the end of this fugue section, we have reached a climax of tension, when Beethoven suddenly drops us as if by magic into the sweet melancholy of the once optimistic second melody, but now sung in the minor like a regretful reminiscence. And just as magically, through the use of the flute, it changes to an airy lightness, as though a breeze had suddenly blown away a shadow. This fifth variation in itself acts as a kind of shifting sands transition to the next one, which charges in with the dash and verve of a Hungarian cavalry officer. Again, the old basic four notes are in the bass, supporting the charge. This is a more normal variation, being of the standard length and following conventional procedure. But without so much as a transitional phrase, the seventh variation begins, the sweet and sunny tune, restored to its major mode well-being. And again, with the same suddenness, it reverts back to minor. As against it, the old fugue subject recurs, and we think we are going to have a reprise of that melancholy fugue. But again, the sands shift, the shadows blow away, and a totally new fugue begins, this time based on the old fugue subject, upside down, and in the major mode. The fugue mounts and mounts to a point of exaltation and expectancy of the end, but Beethoven is not ready to finish. And again, how right he is. He knows now that there is still one architectural span missing, which will make this bridge of variations complete, and ultimately take us across the river. And that missing span appears now as a slow, meditative variation, which will psychologically prepare us for the brilliant coda to follow. Here it is, begun by the pensive oboe. The climax is reached in the full, final, brave statement of the outdoor melody, with Messrs. Smith, Schwartz, and company having their great moment in the horn department. Now it dies away, again with a sudden cloud of melancholy, leaving us suspended and anxious. But in rushes the wild opening material again, only this time not furious, but in high animal spirits, and chases away all clouds, all shadows, all melancholy, moodiness, struggle, and somberness, clearing the air for the brilliant, joyous coda which will conclude this heroic work. The study of the Eroica is a lifetime work, and we have only been skimming. But if we can take away with us even the tiniest idea of what is operating in this music that makes it so greatly superior to other music of its epoch, then we shall be taking away a great deal. We have seen something of how Beethoven uses basic musical materials and infuses them with new life, how he makes complexity of simplicity, how he uses the surprise element with that inevitable sense of justness, how his statements always evolve in the large, giant-like. There is hardly a bar in the symphony where these qualities do not abound, and if you watch for them as you listen to the work, you will find that you are coming much closer to Beethoven's aims and methods than if you simply follow a roadmap of themes. And the better you know this music, the more you will be filled with wonder and gratitude for this great spirit that grappled all its life with the most elemental phenomena of human experience.